Alright everybody, we are hopping into another video here in the Physical Turles World Tour. This time we're going up here against the Metal Cooler Corps. So first up here we have the Army, that's who we got to deal with. I think I do like these rotations that we have. We have, you know, the two coolers together, and then we have my Turles with the Amandine Raisin here. Now we do actually have a really good friend Turles with a full dodge and additional build. This is actually better than mine. And then he does have a level 10 Lynx. So yeah, this guy really went all out with the equipment here. So that is nice to see. I kind of played it safe and used some EX equips that I had for like silver. And then for bronze, I could have bumped up, you know, maybe done like an additional dodge here or something. But I wanted to get him this raw defense equip here just because I thought that it would help him. So, you know, maybe I could change this in the future, but, you know, I do like the raw defense right here, and I think Turles has done fine in all of the really tough stages, so I'm not really too concerned about him here. Now, one issue with Turles is that he does struggle for ki before he, like, gets a couple of attacks in if there are no supports around, or if he's not facing a Goku family or a character whose name includes Gohan Kid. Or is that what it is? Gohan Youth or whatever it is? Okay, that's not great. Can we not open by taking 500k damage, please? Easy A cooler. That would be really helpful for us, you know? I was hoping that maybe we could get by putting him in slot 1 and just hoping that those two attacks there, one of them wasn't a super attack, but clearly that was not quite the case here. I think we should be able to survive the rotation depending on just the amount of additionals that, like, Cooler and Turles give us here. You know, if Cooler gets a bunch of additionals, it's going to get us a bunch of attack lowerings, it's going to build up his defense. You know, not normals, though. You know, we don't want to see normals here. That's not quite what we want. And then Physical Turles can't heal us. We were at 50, or we were above 50% HP to start the turn, so he does have his 50% chance. Or he has a guaranteed additional that is a 50% chance to be a super attack, so he could get that right here. He doesn't, but we could get the hidden potential. We do, but it's a normal. Okay, well that sucks, so we failed two 50% chances. Hopefully if there's a super attack here, he can just dodge it, and there is not. Okay. Oh, no, there is. Does he dodge this, though? No, he doesn't. Okay, I think we're dead here, so we'll hop back in. Hopefully we won't just get one-shotted by the... Oh, we survived! Oh, never mind. Okay, well. Interesting. Very interesting here. Okay, I want to get some same-type orbs to heal up here, so let's grab those. Let's grab these. That'll get us the physical key spheres, and then we can grab the AGL with this Great Ape Turles. He should be fine in this event. Again, we're kind of teetering on survival here, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Amandine Raisin do have a 30 dodge build, so if they get super attack, they could dodge it. Potentially, we might be able to build them up enough to where they could just tank it for, you know, under 160k. Now, on this rotation, we did enter this rotation under 50% HP, so my Turles right here is not going to have his additional attack from his passive. If we get any additional here, which we didn't, it would have been from his... it would have been from the hidden potential system, which we didn't get. Man, that super attack that STR Cooler took at the very beginning of this fight really does not help. And, you know, we do have a couple units that are going to be healing. The Physical Turleses, of course, will be healing every time they do a super attack. But technically, we are also going to be healing from the Metamorphosis link on the Coolers, which, you know, is something, right? So we can go ahead and do this. I guess let's do this. We'll put this guy in slot 1 since he's more defensive. We can grab these key spheres right here. Now, there's a very, very likely chance that we are just going to die on this rotation. I am going to pop this active skill, though, so let's watch this before we die. Alright, there we go. Again, there's a very, very likely chance that we're just going to die on this rotation, but, you know, maybe we survive. You never know, right? We do have a couple of debuffs going on the Metal Cooler Army at the moment, but yeah, we are pretty low HP right here, so I think we are just dead, unfortunately. Yeah. Let's hop back in. We got to watch the Turles active skill for no reason, though. I guess I don't have to pause anymore. We can just hop back in, right? You know, I don't have to cut out the audio anymore, so we can just hop back in. So yeah, let's do that. Oh, do we not have a Physical Turles friend? Please tell me we have a Physical Turles. Okay, we have the 55% one. Tell me he's at least level 10 Lynx. Please. Ooh, well, let's hop in. Yeah, that's kind of an issue with Turles, is that there are not many. Okay, we got mine in slot 7. That's not the worst ever. We can keep Amond and Raisin on rotation as well as the STR Turles, I guess. Like, we can just do like this right here or something. I think this should be fine, right? I think he will be okay in slot 1. We'll find out very, very quickly here. Let's grab these STR key spheres. We don't really need his additional. His additionals don't give him anything. If we look at his super attack effects here, this LR Great Ape Turles, he just raises attack, high chance of stunning, and then medium chance of stunning. That's all he does. I really wish they would have easy A'd this character during this celebration. I know it would have been really early, but, you know, this guy getting, I don't know, 50% defense on his 18 key and then 30% on his 12 key could have been really helpful for us. You know, in that scenario, right, we'd get, like, I don't know, what is that, 170k defense from his, you know, super attacks that put him up to, like, 610. I mean, that's not great, but, I mean, it'd be better than nothing. Honestly, he probably should have just had that to, like, begin in this kit. He would need more going on in his passive, obviously, other than just super attack effects, but, you know, super attack effects on this guy where he gets defense would definitely be a great start whenever they do eventually decide to buff this character. As long as he doesn't eat a super attack, which it's looking like he's going to, we should be fine, which, I mean, again, it looks like he is going to eat a super attack here, but... you know, what am I supposed to do about that, you know? It's like I put him in slot 2, hoping that there would be a super attack in slot 1 like last turn. Okay, he didn't eat one, that's good. This cooler could tank it a lot better this time, because we're going to be able to get a couple of super attacks off first here. Hopefully he can, like, double super. Yeah, there we go. He could do one more here, but that gets 2 debuffs in, at least, as well as 2 stacks of his defense, which is really going to help us out defensively here. If the army does super him. You know, we're not going to take like a 500k death shot this time, you know. We'll still take damage here, but it's not going to do as much as it did, you know, the first time around. Yeah, 190, that's not too bad. We can heal that up with the Turleses. Alright, very nice. Oh, we got this guy's intro again. Alright, there we go. Sorry, okay. I mean, that's the last intro, right? We don't have any other intros to play in this video. I would like to leave the Turles on, or like, I would like to leave this guy on rotation, but I'm not sure how I would want to do that. He just super attacked, so I don't think he'll super attack again immediately. So I think we can just leave the rotations like this. Now, this Turles, of course, being at level 1 links, is going to hurt us a lot. This guy gets a ton of power from his links. You know, Big Bad Bosses gives 25% defense, Thirst for Conquest gives 15, Prepared for Battle gives 5, and Destroyer of the Universe gives 15% defense. You can't see it here because he's at level 1, but he's not getting any of those important links active here. Like, he does technically have Big Bad Bosses activated, but we just healed out of it right there, so, you know, I thought it was more important to get that little bit of healing. But, you know, maybe that could come back to bite us here in a second. But we were going to heal out of it anyway before he took an attack because he's going to super attack. So, I mean, it's, you know, it is what it is. All right, Cooler, any day you want to, you know, go crazy for us. There you go. Start getting some additionals, man. LR Cooler had a really good video for us the other day. What was it? Sin Shinron. He had a really good showing in there. I probably could have done another attempt in that Sin Shinron fight, but I'll be honest, I was just really tired and I wanted to go to bed. Kind of like I am right now. I stayed up a little bit later, hoping to maybe get the free-to-play Turles and the Dr. Wheelo done so that I could do showcases on them. But unfortunately, they all have some level 9 links that will not just, like, they won't pop to 10. Like, Turles, I think, has Saiyan Warrior Race. The STR free-to-play Turles. Waiting for that to get up to level 10. And then Dr. Wheelo has a couple. I would just use a key, but Dr. Wheelo actually has legendary power at level 8, and I don't want to use 2 keys. Like, I would use 1 key, but I'm not going to use 2 on him, right? So, unfortunately, no showcases for them yet, so we're just going back here to the physical Turles showcases, getting some more footage of him in here. Here we go, finally. All right, this looks like a pretty safe rotation here, and this is also the rotation I want to have, is Amond and Raisin with my Turles, so that this is what I want to see going into the core. Hopefully, my Turles gives us some really good RNG right here, and, you know, just, like, is good. I did bring the LR Turles. He's definitely not great. Like, he is far past his prime at this point, but I decided to bring him just because, like, I don't know, the next phase is physical, so... And this phase right here doesn't hit super hard, so I thought maybe we could get away with it. But yeah, it's really unfortunate that they didn't EZA that LR Turles during the celebration. Again, I know it's early. It's like, oh, no character from his time period EZA yet. It's like, who cares, man? Like, let's just EZA the characters that help out the characters that we release. How about that, you know? Like, and if you're planning on releasing another Turles sometime in the future, I don't know what to tell you. Like, just EZA him again. Release another one, you know? Release another LR Turles. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. You know, Legends doesn't really have this problem. They'll release, like, 15 new Goku Blacks, like, back to back to back, right? Like, it doesn't really matter. Whereas Dokkan is like, ah, man, we released our one Turles, you know? See you guys in 4 years whenever we release another one. It's like, oh, gee, thank you. It really hurts the villains, you know? It's like these superclass units, it doesn't really hurt us as much. They'll find 100 different ways to release a new Goku and Vegeta duo unit. But, you know, those... but the LR, or I'm sorry, the villains, it really hurts us, you know? Like, we've only gotten one Dragon Ball Super Broly, like Super Saiyan Broly, like, in our lifetime, we've only gotten one of them. I mean, I guess technically we got two, because we got the Int free-to-play one, but, you know, it's like every time they release a Broly, it's like, ooh, LR Broly Chilai and Limo, LR Base Form Broly, you know, Wrathful Broly. It's like, guys, we want Super Saiyan Full Power Broly, you know? We want that. They easy ate him, and they made him super mid. I'm afraid that if we don't heal here, we're just going to die. But, I mean, let's just see what happens, you know? 55% Turles. I don't expect him to tank super well. But, you know, we'll see what happens here. We should be able to eat this decently well. Ooh, 463. We might be dead here. Unfortunately. That physical Turles at the end, he's not going to be able to build up his defense because, unfortunately, Turles has a huge design flaw. He only builds up defense whenever he is doing super attacks. If you get sealed by a boss like the Metal Cooler Core here, you can't do super attacks. There you go, you can't build up, and so that's kind of the situation we're in here. I don't know if he would take 200k damage from a normal, but I think he might. I actually think he might take more than that. He might take, like, I don't know, 500k on a normal right here. Let's find out, you know. Again, these normals are doing nothing for us. Oh, he did survive. Only 200k. Okay, that's not too bad. Maybe I've forgotten how hard this cooler actually, or, like, the Metal Cooler Army actually hits right here. Or the core. This is the core. Okay, let's grab this Int Key Sphere right here. Let's grab this. It really would have benefited us if this guy popped his Grade 8 transformation right here. But unfortunately, I mean, it's just like, it's like a 10% chance, I think is what it is, to just go into his Grade 8 form at any moment. And unfortunately, we did not get it here. If we had, we probably could have clinched the fight, but now I think we could die on this turn, just depending on who gets super attacked and if they dodge it or not. If Amond and Raisin get super attacked, they would need to dodge it, and of course, Turles, if he got super, yeah, like right here, yeah, we're just dead right here. Unfortunately, Amond and Raisin, they're a good unit, but they're not tanking this, and mine aren't, they're not rainbowed either. Even if they were, no super attack right there, they weren't tanking that. All right, let's hop in one more time. We'll try to get to the core and see how things go, but... you know, unfortunately, only having a 55% Turles right here is not really conducive to us winning. But again, I'll cut and we'll come back against the actual core himself. Alright, we're back up here against the core, and we got a very interesting... Oh, don't see... Okay, we have to use an item here. I think we're probably just dead, but we're definitely dead if this guy is sealed, so... At least depending on where the super attack is. Guess we want to do this. Little unfortunate with our rotations right here. You know, I would like to get some footage of my Turles tanking against this guy, but, you know, we only have 3 attempts in here per day, so, you know, it is what it is. If Turles had any other 200% teams that were relevant, I would love to run them on them. Like, I would love to run him on them in here. But I think the only other 200% that he has are, like, what is it, Ginyu and Raditz. I love Ginyu, but Ginyu needs to be around other Ginyu Force units. He's not really a good, like, Turles leader. And Raditz is Raditz, so you guys, you know how that's gonna go, right? Alright, please be a super attack right here. Please, like right here, on this cooler right here, please. No, oh, man. Every time I think that he's gonna do it, it's just this guy's super attacking. Come on, man. Let's see a super attack right here. No? Oh, man. Of course, he's gonna super attack this guy. We're at full HP. I don't think we could survive it. This guy just hits way too hard. This Great Ape Turles is a great unit. He's a good sub-EZA. He can tank normals really well. I don't expect him to be able to tank super attacks, though. Yeah, we're just dead. All right, well, that was our 3 attempts against the core. What do you want me to say? Like, that's it. You know, I'm not on a private server where I can just spam attempts until we get one where we're not getting super attacked on like the worst possible character every single time. But you know, the physical turtles are the core. Let me know what you guys think. Ever watch? I'll get you guys next time.